Hello and welcome to Verdictum. I'm Sheetal June and you're watching today's legal news where we update you with the latest legal developments across the country. Starting with the headlines. Supreme Court dismisses TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee wife's petition against ED summons in school job scam. Delhi High Court rules in favour of Delhi University over conflict with St. Stephen's College on seats. Karnataka High Court quashes RPF case against Techie who built ticket app. Kolkata rape murder case. Supreme Court directs CBI to file fresh status report by September 17th. US court delays sentencing of Donald Trump in hush money case until after presidential elections. Now the news in detail. The Supreme Court has dismissed TMC MP Abhishek Banerjee and his wife Rujira Banerjee's petition challenging Enforcement Directorate's summon. They had challenged the ED's requirement for them to appear in New Delhi, asserting that Kolkata is their ordinary residence. A division bench of Justice Bella Trivedi and Justice Satish Chandra Sharma pronounced the verdict today after reserving the judgment on August 13th. The couple had contended that the provisions of the Code of Criminal Procedure should apply on the summons, since the Prevention of Money Laundering Act (PMLA) 2002 does not specifically provide any procedure in this regard. It was their argument that they can be asked to appear only in Kolkata as the offence is alleged to have taken place there and not in New Delhi. We do not find any substance in the challenge made by the appellants to the summons issued to the appellants under Section 50 of the PMLA. As contemplated in subsection 3 of Section 50, all the persons summoned are bound to attend in person or through authorized agents as the offer may direct and are bound to state the truth upon any subject respecting which they are examined or make statements and to produce the document as may be required, the order read. The court noted that as per subsection 4 thereof, every proceedings under subsection 2 and 3 is deemed to be a judicial proceeding within the meaning of section 193 and section 228 of the IPC. The Delhi High Court has ruled in favour of the University of Delhi over its conflict with the St. Stephen's College and has called for time-bound solutions to resolve such conflicts in future. The court further directed that colleges who have any questions regarding seat matrix should send their grievances to the concerned authorities at least 3 months prior to the initiation of the admission process for a new academic session. Delhi University had previously questioned the St. Stephen's College over the number of admissions offered to the Christian students. The university had accused the college of exceeding the sanctioned quota for Christian candidates in its revised seat allocation list and leaving some seats in a few BA courses vacant despite candidates meeting the required criteria based on CUET scores. In responses to the allegations of the university, St. Stephen's College had uploaded the list of Christian students on its website who were offered admission. The controversy emerged after the Delhi University noted certain crucial and alarming aspects in the list submitted by St. Stephen's College, owing to which it could not proceed with the allocations. The list released showed the allocation of Christian candidates in minority colleges, including Jesus and Mary College. The Karnataka High Court has quashed a case filed by the Railway Protection Force against a techie who developed an online app to facilitate speedy bookings of tickets on the IRCTC portal. The court pointed out that the app, Tatkal for short, does not involve any purchase of ticket by the developer to constitute any offence under the Railways Act. An IIT Kharagpur graduate, Gaurav Dahake, had approached the Karnataka High Court earlier this year after he was charge-sheeted by the RPF in a case from 2020 where he was accused of unauthorized supply of railway tickets under the Railways Act 1989, which constitutes a jail term of 3 years. Dahake, who founded the startup BuyHatke.com, an online price comparison service for the products, also developed the Tatkal for Sure application in 2017 to help railway ticket buyers grab an emergency quota ticket in 45 seconds after booking open, as opposed to the nearly 5 minutes taken for the transaction while going directly through IRCTC. After initially offering the app free of cost, the developer began charging ₹30 per transaction, and this resulted in the railway cracking down on him under Section 149 of the Railways Act for the procurement and supply of railway tickets without official authorization. In his petition against the charge sheet filed by the RPF, the techie argued that he had not procured or distributed railway tickets required to attract an offence under the Railways Act. The railways, however, argued that during the RPF investigations, the techie confessed that he earned a rupees 12.49 lakh profit by charging the user fees of rupees 30 per ticket. The Supreme Court has directed the CBI to submit a fresh status report in the Kolkata rape and murder case of undergraduate doctor by September 17th. A bench headed by Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud also pursued the report submitted by the CBI in a sealed cover. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, appearing for the CBI, submitted the report to the court. During the hearing, the Solicitor General informed the bench, which also included Justice J.B. Paradiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra, that the investigative agency had decided to send the forensic samples to AIIMS for further analysis. The Supreme Court directed a senior officer from the West Bengal Home Ministry Department and a senior CISF officer to ensure that all the CISF companies assigned to provide security at R.G. Kar Hospital are provided accommodation. The top court further instructed that all required security equipment and gadgets needed by the CISF should be handed over to them by the end of the day. A Manhattan judge has agreed to postpone Donald Trump's sentencing in the hush money case until after the presidential election scheduled for November. Judge Juan M. Merkin, who is also considering a defense request to overturn the verdict on immunity grounds, has rescheduled Trump's sentencing to November 26th after several weeks after the final votes are cast. The sentencing has initially been set for September 18th, just ahead of the election. Trump's legal team argued that proceeding with the sentencing in the midst of his presidential campaign would constitute election interference. They contended that delaying the sentencing until after the election would allow Trump to assess his next steps, particularly in light of Merkin's forthcoming decision on whether to reverse the conviction based on the US Supreme Court's July ruling on presidential immunity. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum. Subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android devices for the latest legal updates.